Hey, welcome back to Colin's Man Cave. Today I want to do a review of the Zeta pen kit from Taylors Mirfield. I'll put a link down about there somewhere so that you'll be able to see that. I'll also put it in the description. This kit is very similar to a Sierra kit, but it's slightly smaller. It also has a different mechanism for propelling the ink out of the end of the pen so that you can actually write with it. That's the kit as it arrives from Taylors Mirfield. It has a 9mm tube. I will get this out on the bench in a second so that you can see it properly. It has a 9mm tube, spring, mechanism, lid, nib, assembly centre, and the what do you call that bit? The pen, the nib, the bit that you write with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the camera down over there and we're going to do a little bit of close-up work. I've already got a blank turned for it in Irish bog oak, so we'll do an assembly as well. Okay, so what we've got laid out here, we've got all the parts of the Zeta pen kit. Beside it, this one is a Sierra pen kit, and this is the blank that I want to mount onto the pen. So you've got the nib, the handle, spring, insert or refill, clip, mechanism, and lid. The first thing we're going to do, we are going to take this off. These, by the way, thank you very much to firstly Mike Walt, but secondly RJB Woodturner. These are just HDPE, and I've put a hole in the end of them so that they slide over there with the blank in between, so that you don't get all the CA onto your blank when you're finishing it. So that's off there. That's not very good. That's alright. And the only tool that you really need for this part, now I know some people have got some really fancy beautiful bits and pieces to be able to squeeze their pens together. I've got one of them. It's very small, but it does the job an absolute treat. I have shaped that, as you can see, so this is going to be the nib end. That's going to be the nib end just there, and that's going to be the other end, the back end. I do have some muck on my bench at the moment, but it's not a great problem. What we're going to do, let's grab that there. And it should simply be a case of getting the two bits mounted, giving them a squeeze until the gap disappears. Just like that, there you go, so there's no gap in there. Absolutely beautiful. And we do the same with that piece. One of the things that I really like about these kits is that the mechanism works at the end and not rubbing against the piece of wood. I'll show you exactly what I mean in comparison to the Sierra in just a second. Let's get this put on here. Now, I haven't seen any instructions on how to put these together, so it was kind of a guessing game when I did my first one the other day. A little bit of a gap in there. Let's go just a little bit further. There we go, that's the gap gone. There you go. That is the pen assembled. Now, if we look at the Sierra pen, when you twist it, to get the refill to come out of the nib there, you twist it here, like that. So that you've got wood potentially rubbing against metal. Nothing wrong with that, it's fine, it's a great writing implement. Has been for a number of years now. I know lots and lots of turners turn those. I like this though. That just slits in there, like that. Easy, isn't it? Let's put that back on there. And that then goes down and in there. See, it's just bouncing on that bit, that's fine. Now there's a screw thread just here, which matches the screw thread inside this piece just here. On it goes. Hopefully. Okay, I've obviously done that slightly wrong. Let's pull that off. Let's tighten that up on there. Good, there we go. That's that bit of the mechanism working now. Can you see that properly? I'm not sure you can. There you go. And then that just sits over the top like that. And that's it. There's a finished Zeta pen kit. That is so easy, and that is absolutely beautiful. Now, I said it was smaller than the Sierra. It's only marginal, but the length, let's just close that up, is very slightly shorter overall. If we've got the two centre bands in line, then you can see there's a difference in length here, and this is smaller. The Sierra is great as a man's pen, or somebody with a big hands pen, I should say. I absolutely love the Sierra pen. I mean, this one's a little bit thick across here, but hey, it's each to their own. But this just sits in the hand absolutely beautifully. Lovely, lovely, lovely clip, flat-ended. You can get different styles on these, but I just want to say thanks ever so much to Dan at Taylors of Mirfield for producing this kit. I really hope that at some point you will come out with a pencil so that we can get a pencil in there somewhere. I do know that there are other people looking at it, and I hope this is of some help. It's a really easy kit to put together, and it's a really beautiful pen to write with, especially when you put in a refill kit from Beaufort Ink. I got a sample set from Phil at Beaufort Ink. I did buy it, just the same as I bought this. He hasn't sent it to me. I bought a gel ink refill sample set from Phil at Beaufort Ink, and I have that in my other pen, and it is absolutely top job. Really, really pleased with it. I hope that's of some use to you. Any questions, please ask. If I've done it completely wrong, please tell me so that I can get it right next time. I love this kit, and I'd love to carry on using it. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.